Just
So,
Benny stuff.
are there any supports that you really like playing, Mr. Sushi?
I
Right,
don't really mind. Played a bit of IO recently though. And
I'll be back in like.
I don't know what I feel like playing.
I think if you were gonna try and do Wisp, then that would be much better for watching replays and then practicing things afterwards. That would be something that would
Yeah,
be pretty in-depth. Excuse me.
yeah,
So I think it would be better to do something that would be a little bit more mechanical. That we can just focus on like positioning and making good rotations. And I want to try and, although I'm gonna focus on things for heroes, um, I want to be able to make sure that we're making just general progress. And if you're playing Wisp, that's
yeah,
kind
I
of
know.
hard just to make progress, because especially since so much of it is related to stacking camps in the jungle for your mid or for your safe lane farmer,
hmm
um, which isn't a bad thing to practice per se, but it would just be hard to focus on things like that while still just focusing on general support play.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I
especially
only
if
played it like
I'm
yeah.
sorry,
Keep going on.
no,
Sorry.
no, no. You can say what you were gonna
No, I
say.
only played it with a friend of mine where we had like good communication, anyways.
Hmm.
Because I think it sucks without, because you're just not really able to do stuff when you don't have communication.
Yeah, I understand. Tierso! Thank you for the follow, sir. Benny, what does that mean? You're on voice.
Sorry, someone was talking. Fuck. I hope this guy doesn't load.
Why? So you can go get the
Oh
groceries
my
for your
god.
dad?
Alright,
Stanley
wait.
began the game in Dota. It would be a long time
Hey, what's
before
up?
Stanley stopped playing Dota.
How's it going?
Hey, Kahlua. Just an
Today, we'll
FYI,
be
Kahlua, we're
playing
playing on
all
Europe West.
That's fine.
I kind of figured as much, because, I mean, the session is for Sushi primarily. You guys are here secondhand. I'll give as much insight as I can, but the focus is going to be on Sushi.
It's fine.
So right now they've got a Timbersaw on the Mirana. Timbersaw is really good, but he's bad against dealing with good lockdown and negative armor. Mirana's leap's pretty annoying, so that's another one that's going to be a strong contender for, excuse me, for good lockdown. And everybody hates Abaddon.
Not Meepo.
No, Meepo doesn't hate Abaddon. Meepo just does whatever he wants to
Only 10
Abaddon, and
seconds.
Abaddon takes it like a dirty bitch. So my suggestion would probably
5
be to do a
seconds
Dazzle
remaining.
or a Vengeful Spirit. Dazzle has a great synergy with Meepo, so I think that would be a stronger of the two. And I'm not just saying that because Dazzle is like my favorite character, or like one of my favorite supports. I mean that in the sense of, he's just good. Okay. So I'm going to be watching this entire game from your perspective, Mr. Sushi, just so you know. So anything you're going to be watching, anything that you're going to be looking at, are going to be the same things that I am watching and the same things that I'm going to be looking at. I'm going to be able to see all of your mouse clicks. I wish I could see where your eyes were too. That would be really cool, but that would be some like space age technology sort of
1
stuff.
minute
So
until
Stu
30
will bring
seconds
this.
after battle.
What's
No
that?
worries. So Stu.
So let's grab a couple value branches and let's get out there because we want to make sure that we can get the bottom rune. Your team has a lot of support.
This one is in the bag,
Who's Shen?
and that one is
Is Shen
Chen?
with us?
Yeah, Chen's in here.
Okay, you can get the rune. It's better for you.
Digital
Yeah.
sports.
Fuck, coming.
Oh no, Meepo with your pots and
Coming, you're
pans.
coming. Keep running.
Nah, don't worry, don't worry.
He's good.
I kind of saw that coming.
He's good. He's good.
You might try to aggro you again. so
Yeah. You very well may. Careful there, Mr. Dazzle. Let's have you try and watch your positioning, and let's have you be near the meepo. Let's make sure that we're gonna able to get the first stack off on the small camp, and just pay attention on the mini-map for that Mirana running around. So if the Mirana's here, she can hit an arrow all the way to like here. Just to give you kind of like a general idea. Right
Dude,
now it
she
looks like
blocked my camps.
Oh, what a dick. They're super tryhard in it. Okay, so what I want you to do, I want you to go back here and let's pull the camp. You don't need to zone for Meepo. Let's focus on you. Meepo will be okay in the lane, especially against an Abaddon. We saw on the minimap for a quick attack, attack, attack! Do it! Ah, too late! Okay. So how I generally gauge the creeps, which isn't the best for everybody, but sometimes it is, depending on who you are and how you work as a player. I like to do it based on the creeps walking on the minimap. So when they're around like here, is when I'm going to hit this camp and then run that way. Yep, so about now. Yep, run back. I think it's a stronger approach to gauge it based on their progress on the minimap. So let's put your first point in heal. The heal is a really strong synergy with Meepo. It's a lot of physical damage. Use your heal, use heal. Good kill. Oh, damn, you didn't get first blood. That sucks. Let's have Chen go for bottom rune. Top rune, bounty.
I'm gonna be stacking this gen, so.
It's warded, dude. I just got the sentries.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, they were
Yeah, they
blocking
warded
camps.
everything, but I got it. Don't worry.
Who does that?
I don't know, in unranked.
In
against
unranked,
a Meepo.
like
What is
2k
it, Chen?
MMR?
Well, who knows what the spread is. Kalua's
Yeah.
like 3 something. Let's have you grab your brown boots at the side shop.
Oh my god.
Are they
Fuck.
coming?
Fuck.
So Sushi, is there any items that you really like that you think might be good in this game? I'm just trying to get into your head a little bit. Because the biggest way to get yourself out of the position that you may be in and to make yourself a better player is going to be more of changing thought pattern. Put a point in poison touch. Heal, heal, heal! Good stuff. So if you're unfamiliar, the heal does damage based on melee range around the character. I mean, more or less. So when you're trying to do the heal when the character is going to be surrounded by melee creeps, there's some really fun synergy items that you can have. I think one of the most amusing ones to get is a Medallion of Courage, because you can use that on whatever Meepo is getting focused, and then you can also use that aggressively on the enemy to give them that extra -6 armor, so then your heal does even more damage on them. Since we're not going to be roaming so hard, I don't think the urn would be the best choice of an item, so I would say that let's queue up a medallion and work from there. If the Meepo's in the lane and you're able to get the heal off where it'll do damage to the Abaddon, go for it. Do it. You want there to be more things surrounding if possible, because, you know, it does damage based on the targets around the character. If you have any questions, like, feel free to ask. I'm sure this could be a little bit nerve-wracking, and I don't intend it to be, but I know it certainly it is. So let's put your next point in Shallow Grave. That's putting it in heal first. It won't be the worst thing. But level 4, Shallow Grave. Okay. So you can see that the Quap's coming down bottom on the mini-map, so you should be able to get a kill here if we get a strong start off. Go, go, go! Jump in! Go on that bitch! Quap went a little bit early, but if you can get a good poison touch off on Abaddon, Good stuff.
I'm not
Heal.
your bottom.
And the murder.
I'd be in a lot of pain right now.
Let's get wings on the courier, since it doesn't look like the witch doctor's going to. Oh, okay.
Bottom tower being attacked.
And let's pull this camp. So again, let's do it right now. Cool, cool. Now, like I said the first time, I like to do it based off of watching on the mini-map, because that way it's much more consistent. Let's eat one of those trees. And do basic attacks with the harpy creeps, and then we're going to pull the big ones in. Good, good. That should be okay. Keep attacking the big harpy so that you make sure that you get the pull. Cool. 6 minutes. Let's go for the top. Let's go for the bottom rune. And let's also get some wards. Oh, looks like they got it. So now you should be letting your team know that the Mirana is missing from the lane, and she probably got the rune that was bottom. It was a bounty rune because we know that the Quap got a DD rune in the top. So once the lane gets pushed out a little bit, I want you to get your Sage Mask from the side shop to give you the passive regen. If you get a poison touch on him, you should be able to get a kill.
Not out anywhere.
Good timing. Let's sell one of your branches. Oh my god!
There's nothing I can do, man.
No, I know. It was just like he ran like right in front and was just ignoring you. It was just kind of perplexing.
Yeah, I was trying to stun him or something. It was pretty hard.
Okay, so let's get those wards coming to you on the courier, if you can queue them over to you, and let's pull this camp also. So pull the camp. Cool. Awesome, awesome. You're doing very well. Looks like it was a little bit too early. So since our wave's going to be pushed up right now, we might be able to push onto this Abaddon and maybe get another kill here. If you wrap around from the side with a good poison touch, the Meepo should be able to follow up. You have the branches on you. Bounty rune for the bottom, Abaddon's going to get it. Heal. So once both of the Meepos are on him... And back up, back up. Let's not take tower damage. So let's go to the side shop over here. Let's sell both of those branches, and let's get that courier coming to you with the wards. Or if Chen can grab them off courier and place, that could be good too. I don't know if Chen has anything coming to him right now. So Meepo left the lane, so you should take advantage of that by trying to get as much of this farm as possible. I would be a little bit conservative with your placement, just because you don't know how Abaddon's skilling right now. It looks like he's probably going Aphotic Shield and heavy into Curse of Avernus, so he may just run up on you. If that's the case, Meepo should be able to Boots of Travel in and get a kill on him, and you can always just shallow grave yourself. Now, anytime Abaddon is surrounded by friendly creeps, feel free to just drop a casual heal down. It'll do a good amount of physical damage to him, and if you're able to force that ult out prematurely, even better. So like right there, when he goes in to do a basic attack damage. See? Perfect. That's exactly what you want. Because now we know that Abaddon's ult is on cooldown. At level 1 at 60 seconds. So that should be long enough for you guys to secure a kill on him. Meepo will probably be looking to rotate bottom again right now. Cool. And he's got some good farm. Alright, go in with that Meepo. Get the heal off. You don't need a kill steal, but it's okay. I would do it too. Take that, Benny. Let's secure that bottom rune. Alright, Chen's got it. Good.
An article of faith.
So you might as well like hang around here and get some of that experience of him clearing the camp with the Wild Ring Ripper. You know, you supports are in this together. You did it!
Your top tower is under attack.
It took a lot of attempted basic attacks, but we got it. Good stuff. All right, so let's have the courier coming to you with your next item progression. Good deny. And since Meepo's away from the lane, let's try and get as many of these last hits as possible. Don't be scared to use Poison Touch to just harass Mirana a little bit. And if Mirana gets close to the allied creeps, feel free to drop a heal, just to do a little bit of extra damage. Let's get our point in our ultimate, and let's be careful with our positioning in case she drops an arrow. Oh, the ultimate is so good.
Congratulations.
Alright, we got our medallion.
Your middle tower is being attacked.
Yeah, high ground misses on wards are really the bane of most support's existence. So 1150. Let's rotate to the bottom rune, especially since Meepo's out of the lane right now. It's a little bit dangerous. Oh, okay. So we can see on the minimap that Mirana's rotating to the bottom rune.
Yes. Okay, good.
Yeah, don't worry.
She got the bounty. So you want to get as many of these last hits as possible, especially since Meepo left the lane. Benny, how far off are you on your blink? Or are you going Ags first?
Ags first, yeah.
Okay.
That's
So
not
you want to be
right.
careful with your positioning just because you don't know where this Abaddon's at. If he runs up in on you, he can probably prove to be a little bit dangerous, aside from the fact that he doesn't have anything to really like do to you. If you want to start spamming your Medallion of Courage on the enemy with heal in conjunction with it, that's how you're going to do a lot of damage to him. Because the negative armor compounding with the Shadow Wave is really detrimental to the enemy team. How's this off-lane Witch Doctor doing? He's got farm. How is he not just getting zoned out?
Because they're noobs.
I guess. Feel free to use your heal to like just clear the wave down and get kills.
By the way, I got Test of
Mid
Fate,
tower taking
so if you
damage.
guys
Cool.
need it.
Go in with the Meepo. Go in with the Meepo.
Shadow Wave.
Get back, get back. We see one rotation, it's a doom. Get back. Level 7, we need to put that in our ultimate, okay? Watch for arrow. So while you're running down, you need to be looking up. So you can see what's coming to you. Use your medallion. Use your medallion. So medallion has a pretty short cooldown. You're pretty much always going to be using it.
Heal me, heal me, heal me,
Heal him!
heal me.
Mid
I
tower.
did
him!
already.
We've got a Dazzle, dude.
Oh yeah.
So you guys should push the lane. Chen and Dazzle, definitely. They're 2 down. They're forced back. Quap's coming in.
Dark light.
You teleported those creeps directly to you. Look at you. CC Flower, I generally only do 1 person at a time, but for this instance, I have 3 people in here. I'm not really coaching Benny, and I'm not really coaching Kahlua either. I might be reminding him with positioning or rotations, but my focus is mostly on the Dazzle in this game. So anytime you see Abaddon running in on those creeps, throw a medallion on him and throw a heal. Every single time you can. It'll do a lot of damage to him. Medallion, heal. Boom, look at that. So much damage. And it's almost hilarious, because they'll underestimate the amount of damage that a Dazzle does, because it's a Dazzle. Dazzle's not a really intimidating guy. He kind of reminds me of a Pokemon.
But with the creeps right next to him, it's a lot of damage, dude.
Exactly.
And
So
now he
again,
doesn't have an
throw a
ult,
medallion
so we
on
can
him
push.
anytime you can. You can throw a medallion. You can use your ultimate in a casual sense. Care. He got hit. He got hit.
Light.
You can use your ultimate just to help zone. So if they go in on, if they try to commit on like Meepo or Chen or anything like that, you can use your ultimate as a deterrent, or you can use it as a, hey, if they linger around here, they're probably gonna die. Let's get back. You have no mana. Let's go for the bottom rune. It's gonna spawn in a few seconds. Oh, that's perfect. Grab that shit! Awesome! Yeah, we got some regen there.
Demolished.
Doesn't matter, it was only for a second. It was good.
Take the centaur.
Nah. So, you can kill him.
Oh, it's fine. You need
I'll
it.
take him. I'll take him.
So the magic spot for a sentry is going to be like right there. That'll show if it's up here or if it's right there.
You do know your bottom tower is being attacked, right?
Alright, looks like there's nothing in that area right now, which is fine. Let's grab a point booster at the secret shop, and let's see if we can do something top. If we can maybe push the tower down or something like that. Just because the witch doctor's up here, Quap already rotated as well. Cool. Great timing.
Damage.
Yeah.
Once you get 100 gold, let's have you grab a TP scroll. You honestly could probably sell those tangos and just grab a TP scroll right now. I don't really think you're going to be using them. There may be a panic instance where we need to use the salve, so that's fine to hold on to. Doom has very little to no armor. If you spam your medallion on him, or even use your ultimate as well, you can easily kill him.
Dazzle.
So you want to make sure that you stay back the furthest as a Dazzle, because you need to be able to get your shallow grave off if you need to, and you definitely want to be able to get your ultimate off. It can cast from a very far range, so that makes it even better. Let's hold off on placing an observer. We'll place one in a moment. The good positionings for our next observers are going to be here, and we might want to put one behind the tower too, to see if anyone rotates in. Go in.
Oh, look at it go.
His ult's about to go down.
Zap.
Poison touch if you can. I think he'll die here. Very good. Okay, so Doom's there. I don't know if Chen's going to be able to do anything with his wraparound.
Middle tower has been eliminated.
Oh no, you're creep.
Yeah, I saw that.
Poor creep. But he might the one that had... Yeah, but he might the one that needed
I know,
one
I know.
hit.
I saw that. He might have like the one that he could have just like one hit it.
Exactly.
He got scared.
Pretty much.
Panicked.
KC!
Tower is
Thank you for the follow. Let me know if you have any Dota-related questions that are going on in the game or anything like that. Burned. No manas. I don't usually like to get mana boots on Dazzle just because he's got really good like mana and intelligence growth. But you might want to consider it in this game because of this invoker. The only way that you could make it so that you wouldn't want to necessarily have it would be if your positioning is strong enough that you're not getting hit by these EMPs. But if he does his tornado right, then he should be able to get you every single time.
Oh yeah, they just killed. No way, we're like 11-1.
11-1.
That's funny.
So you can use your ultimate up here on the top to deter them from pushing the tower. If they choose to keep committing on pushing the tower, then Meepo will be able to come in and wipe them. So drop your ultimate and just stay in the trees. The more time that passes, the more they're gonna die. So heal your... Go in, see what's going on. Heal the Meepo! Good stuff. Oh no, they got you. That was a good play though. And Meepo lives! Not.
He's too fast.
Too fast for you, senpai.
Oh. I got schwecked.
It's okay. Timbersaw has arcane boots and And an energy booster. So during this downtime of when you're dead, you want to be checking what items your allies have. You want to be trying to check what items your enemies have. Any sort of information that you can get while you're dead is going to be a wise choice. So let's have you roll out bottom, I guess, or we could go with the middle. Really, Dazzle is going to work well with pushing. So you plus Meepo is really going to be where the strongest synergy is at. Meepo has Boots of Travel, so honestly, you just want to start committing to a lane, and then Meepo will follow up with you. TP bottom, Mr. Dazzle. You can see that Chen's running this way. If you can cut up this way, never mind. You should still be able to clean this up.
Double kill. Killing spree.
And the murder continues.
Kill.
Okay. Stop. Yeah, that's on you. So I think we should continue to try and keep pushing this lane as Meepo goes on his murder spree. So we're going to be looking to have some more safe vision up for ourselves. Up there on that tower would be a good spot to have. And then the other spot that maybe would be good also would be something in this area.
Dominating.
So Doom's doing stuff.
Killing spree.
Oh my god, does he have a Shadow Blade? Oh, he has.
No, he's Blink.
Okay. That's sad.
Quap shouldn't do that. We saw that there's one rotating in. It's Mirana. Mirana went Trank
She's
Boots.
probably gonna Shadow. Change my shit.
Dante, most of the time I would have you maxing your heal first. I don't... Although maxing your Shallow Grave first can be very strong, I think some of that is going to be in a much more situational basis. I usually bring my Poison Touch to 2. And then I'll bring... You know, I'll max my grave... Excuse me, I'll max my heal. And then I'll go to bring my Shallow Grave up much higher. Shallow Grave level 2 is really strong just because it brings it up to 700 range, which is the range that you would be, you know, doing basic attacks, essentially. Further range than that is even better, just because... So it's good that you're using this idle time to be checking the items that the enemy has. You can see on the minimap that they just counter-warded. So Chen may want to be a little bit careful where he's at right now.
Yeah, I'm good. But yeah,
I mean, they do have Mirana ultimate, so we can see that they are not using Mirana ultimate because we can see 2 there and 1 top. Timbersaw's in the middle. I think if we want to apply pressure in the middle, we need to have some vision up here to see if there's any rotations coming in, and we'll also need to have some premeditated sentries down as well. Yep, Mirana ult, Mirana ult. CC Flower, thank you for the follow. Let me know if you have any questions about what is going on. Earth Spirit is a fun character to learn. Very high skill cap, so it takes a lot of time. Oh, there's a gem on Mirana. What a bitch!
Yeah, it's not like
they
we're
must
playing
really,
techies.
they must really be mad.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be hard to keep up vision right now, just because Mirana decides to get a gem at like the 20-minute mark. So all that means is really you just need to kill Mirana. Because they don't have vision up. All they have is...
We can
this
also
gem.
push. I got mechans, I got 4 creeps. We could just push.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Meepo excels in the early to mid game, and Dazzle just synergizes well with this entire squad. Heal, Graves, Grave. Back, back, back. Here comes Meepo. Be ready to heal Meepo.
Double kill.
Good heals.
Unstoppable.
Should be able to keep applying pressure here.
Killing spree.
Heal up your Quap. She's going balls to the walls.
I am ever
so
Awesome.
grateful.
Fucking
Keep
saw
pushing
that.
middle. Keep pushing middle.
Towers are now
Great stuff. Great stuff. Oh, quap.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
So Meepo's split pushing the bottom right now, and he's going to be pushing the top as well. Your next move is going to be to probably apply pressure on the bottom. Now the reason why I say the bottom over the top is you already have this safe ward here that Mirana has chosen to not counter yet. So let's go with
this high ground.
That will teach them to defend
So she
themselves
can't
when
see
the
it.
enemy
she
force
could leap up
attempting to
there
obliterate
and
their
kill it,
Yeah.
and then get stuck, and you kill her.
Yeah, but she doesn't know it's there.
Yeah, I
That's what
know.
mean.
Shadow wave.
So whenever like they get gem or something, it's good to.
So we
like,
can see on the mini map that there's stuff going on over there.
Light.
And we also know that Invoker is out here too. We see the Mirana ultimate as well, so let's get back and let's drop a sentry. Ult.
Dominating. Ownage.
Medallion. You want to be using that medallion as often as possible, whether it's on your allies or your enemies.
Triple kill.
Okay, well, you can grab your Aghanims now.
Let us fondly remember Dire's courier, its noble deeds, and the
Fondly
unmistakable
remember
blackness
Dire's
deep in
courier.
its heart.
Zap.
Watch the arrow. Good stuff.
Dazzle.
Ownage.
Very good. Very good. Good job breaking the creep aggro, or the tower aggro right there.
Bottom tower is
A lot of people forget about that. Timber Thaw.
barracks demolished.
So it would be a little bit tricky for you to dive with them here, just because you don't really have any mana. You can grab your Aghanims from their shop, but that might be dangerous.
The enemy's bottom barracks has fallen.
If you get doomed as Dazzle, you will die.
Oh, come on.
Oh, that witch doctor. These EMPs are so annoying. I think witch doctor's gonna die here. Just keep retreating. Let's have you grab arcane boots. Ideally, we would have wanted to get them much earlier, just because of this nonsense. No, keep running! Mana boot, grave! Grave!
Safe word.
Use your ult.
Sick.
Use your ult.
Dazzle.
Monster kill.
Alright, let's go back to the base and heal. 2%! Like a boss. So Sushi, you have any questions at all about the game so far? Progression or anything like that? I know this game is pretty snowballed, so it may not be a typical game that you'd be playing as a Dazzle. But you haven't really said much. You're probably just in deep focus. Cavo, it hasn't been 100 years. I did it at some point last week.
Godlike.
No, no, no.
Time to play Attack on Titan.
You know, Chaos, it is a possibility that he muted himself.
What is that?
Death,
It's Sushi.
think the reason he wasn't speaking is because his microphone wasn't working.
Yeah, it was like dead or something. I don't know.
Huh. No idea then.
Holy shit!
Wow, it's
Come on,
Now
man.
it's working, sort of.
we should be fixed, I guess.
Yeah, it's working
Come
now.
on.
All right. Yeah, it's acting up lately, and I didn't get to like get a new
That
one.
rage. That rage was beautiful.
What, the rage buyback just now?
Yeah.
All right, so like since you were asking whether I had any questions, when I'm playing like a position 5 Dazzle in my games, I'm not getting anything done like other than maybe a medallion when getting early kills, and or like assists. If you're from far behind, are there like any other items you should aim for, especially like as Dazzle or in general? Are there some like really cost effective?
I mean, Earn is a very cost-effective item to give you that HP to, especially if you're behind and you need to make it so that you're able to live a little bit more. Earn is good for that. It gives you that passive mana regeneration as well to kind of help you stay in the game. And that's another reason why I like the medallion too, because it's just an alternative way to do it. You get the same mana regeneration, but I think it's a little bit more effective for being more aggressive.
All right.
Dark light.
Another good item to potentially work towards could be like a Force Staff, depending on the type of game. If you need to worry about your positioning or your allies' positioning.
Ah, shh. I just
Yeah.
forgot.
Enemy's top barracks destroyed.
Spam that medallion.
Top barracks has fallen.
Stuff. Double kill.
Zap.
Ownage.
Keep that medallion spam up.
Go creep.
Dazzle.
Benny, how do you feel picking on all these people
Their
in this
middle
game?
tower is the enemy's middle tower is fallen.
Terrible.
Benny's just a bully.
Fortified their towers.
I'm
Stuff.
Should it?
Ownage.
Dark light.
The Radiant beat the Dire at Dota. But
Wow.
does that make them the real winners? Think about it.
That was funny.
Damn.
Finally, a pleasant.
Oh, Benny got some bracers.
God. This was so awesome.
What are you gonna do with those common bracers?
Fucking recycle. Most likely, if I have 2 of them.
He sounds really thankful for that.
I think
I'm
so.
Canadian. Always thankful.
He's thankful for everything because he's Canadian.
Get free stuff. It's better than getting nothing.
Okay, gotta give you that.
Oh my. So, Sushi, do you have any questions about the game or things that you would like me to talk about?
I think like what I'm lacking the most is like I think my positioning and like decision making, like when to like TP to counter gank, especially because in like my games I'm usually in games where people are just like having a big brawl in mid lane for some reason, like 10 minutes in, diving like tier 2 towers and stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't really know what's going on and what to do as a result of that.
I mean, that's where a lot of just like paying attention to the minimap can really help you out. If you're playing a character like Dazzle, when people are diving your towers, you can, like, to try and get a kill, you rotating in and doing a shallow grave could be the difference between life or death.
I mean, that's why I also like pick defensive supports as my like thing I'm playing now. Like played Abaddon and like Wisp to like get my teammates out of there.
Yeah, I
most
mean,
of the time.
Abaddon's really good for that. Wisp is good, but, you know, like I said,
Yeah,
Wisp requires a lot of practice.
Yeah.
Chaos
I mean,
Fox, thanks for tuning in. I'm sorry,
I
continue.
mean, so me and a friend only picked like IO Slug when we were just like somebody picked Pudge and we just wanted to destroy them.
Hmm.
That was like the reason why I picked IO.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely fun to do.
It is, especially if you like get that tether so he doesn't attack anymore like at all
Hmm.
with his slow attack speed. That's quite nice.
Absolutely. Slark's good at doing that, and giving Slark even more attack speed just makes it even funnier.
Yeah.
So things that I would say that you should probably focus on a little bit more, aside from things that you've already mentioned.
All right.
Using the medallion pretty much always. Like, don't be
All right.
scared to spam that thing.
Yeah.
You know, just the negative armor. If you can put the medallion on the enemy hero and get 2 basic attacks off, then, you know, that's extra damage that you wouldn't have been able to get if you didn't put the medallion on him because of, you know, armor and percentage-based things like that. Paying attention for the positioning of the enemy in conjunction to where your units on your team are, so that you're able to get the most damage possible off with the heal, is definitely something that you could focus on as well. Using your ultimate, honestly, you could pretty much spam that thing as long as you have mana. The cooldown is pretty short. You can use it as a deterrent. You can use it aggressively. You can use it even for high ground vision. Because casting it will give you the ability to see on the high ground. It'll show the entire circle.
Yeah, I forgot about that, like the whole game, till I saw it when I got like at this like point where it's so low.
Towards the end when you were at 2% HP and you used it then and you just saw through everything. Yeah. So if anyone ever runs into the trees and you're getting juked, you could just use your ultimate and find them.
Yeah.
I think it was pretty peculiar that the Mirana chose to get a gem so early in the game, because they really, I mean, yeah, they dropped a few wards of yours, but I don't really think it was very cost effective for them.
Yeah, I just saw them dewarding and I didn't like expect such things, and then a Mirana suddenly had a gem and I was like, what?
Yeah, I know, right? Crazy.
I was like, where did she even get that money from? Because they were not doing that great.
So do you have any other questions for me at all? Maybe in regard to item progression or anything like that? I'm dropping shit. Ugh.
Well, that's like pretty hero specific, and I think I got my Dazzle pretty much like figured out. Like that I go like medallion, maybe if I'm doing like position 4 things because people are actually picking supports, then I might go for like mana boots and mech. I usually only go for them when I go for a mech because it just costs so much mana. And yeah, it really depends. Like sometimes I'm getting a pipe. It's like Dazzle's like for me Dazzle's like all about like situational, because
absolutely Dazzle has a lot of items
without items anyways. So yeah.
Yeah, Dazzle's a good support character to play a lot. One of the reasons why I suggest him so much, and he fits into a lot of lineups, especially if your team's able to push. And the negative armor, even in, or not even in, but especially in lower brackets, people underestimate the armor.
Yeah.
For me, if I get hit by a Dazzle, I am like, okay, abandon ship, guys. Let's wait for this to be down, and then we will go back in. Because yeah, that stuff's pretty dangerous.
Yeah, especially because it like drains more and more armor. And either you fight like early where it doesn't do that much, you still take a lot of damage, or you retreat for like an hour or something, hide in your base. It's really annoying.
So I'm back.
Okay. Well, if there are no other questions that you may have, then I would love to open it up for the next person to do a coaching session. And
All right.
thank you for being with me. If
No
you
problem.
stumbled across what I was doing today from Reddit, then please feel free to drop a comment in the thread just saying how it kind of all went for you.
I will.
Thank you, and I greatly appreciate that. And it's got to be past midnight for you in Germany
Yes.
at this point.
Yes,
Not
it
to
is.
say that that's bedtime per se, but
Yeah.
have a very nice night with the rest of it.
Thank you. And you have great time now. I'm gonna head out.
All right, thank you.
Bye.